Hello and welcome. Today's video is going to be about upgrading your cx-20 or an APM 2.6 to the BN880 M8N GPS. It's actually a really simple mod, so I'm just going to jump right into it right now. Alright, so if you're okay with the compass that came with your cx-20, the one that's usually in a puck, it's usually in this guy back here. If you don't have an issue with your compass, you think, or whatever, you can just simply upgrade the GPS. It's actually really easy. And here's the steps to do it. Open up your cx-20, find your GPS that's usually on top of your receiver. Unplug this cable. Plug this into the GPS here. And the mod's complete. That's it. That's all you have to do. So that's with the original red wires going to your compass. And the reason why you just might want to leave the compass there is because it's away from electronics a bit better, and it's exactly the same compass. So I'll just take this chip out here and open this guy here. I already took off the lid. Don't try taking off your lid. And the compass chip is right there. And here's the compass there. I'll just take a picture of it and show you that it's exactly the same compass on it. It's the 883. Alright, so let's say you want to change the compass as well. Now here's the steps to do that. So remove your red cable from this guy here on the back of the puck and take out your compass. You want to remove this cable from your old GPS, the 280. Just unplug this guy here. The kit comes with another wire here usually for the APMs. So crack open up your APM. And here on the I2C, you'll have the red cable there. So unplug that red cable and you don't need it anymore. Take your new cable. So orient your cable this way with the pins facing you, with the yellow on the left and the gray on the right side, or whatever color codes you have. Leaving this cable still on your cx-20, what you'll want to do is find a pin. Take your time with these because these can break pretty easy. Orient this cable with the pins facing up as well. Hopefully I'm not yelling too loud here. And then this gray guy would go on the right side. You'll do the same thing with the yellow. So it can be kind of difficult, just take your time with it. And plug this guy on the left side. Okay, so that's it for the mod. So now simply take your 880 GPS. This guy gets plugged into there, like that. And then this cable here now plugs into the APM into the I2C port. Okay. Route your wires out. This one probably should be routed towards the back of it because that's the way it's going to be going towards the motors. Okay, so that's done. So just make sure you put a tie back on your APM after, so it's sealed properly. And then that's it for the wiring of it. So now you'll want to take this part out. And I got this broken, ugly one here. You'll want to feed this cable up here, like this. So the way this guy gets mounted here, like that. My thing keeps wanting to fall off now. So this guy gets mounted like that. It came with some two-way sticky tape stuff here. You can use this, but I'd also suggest hot gluing it down. So just make sure your cables are facing to the back and this is facing forward like this. Make this as straight as possible. Try to square it up with the two pegs here if you can, and just try to get it as straight as possible. After you're pretty confident it's pretty straight and your wires are right, you test it in Mission Planner first, obviously, before you glue it down or whatever. But after you have done the tests or whatever to make sure the compass is detectable, glue it all down and then put the lid on. You should be good to go. And then in Mission Planner, you have to set rotation roll to 180, which I'll show you right now. Right, so this is how you connect it to Mission Planner, just to change the settings and to test out the GPS and the compass if you're using both of them. It should be in the puck like this with the cables facing towards you. I'm going to push connect. So right here you might get no GPS for a couple of seconds, but if your blue light on your GPS is flashing pretty quick like that, it should be good. So just give it about a minute to find the first satellites or whatever. Then after that it should be quicker. So anyways, no fix actually means the GPS is working. And then now you can just turn this to see if the compass is working. So if you know your directions, which way your quad is facing, so in my example, it's facing almost south. So this is actually already set to roll 180, I believe. So if I go to initial setup, or if I go to config and tuning, so if I go to initial setup, mandatory hardware, compass, what you want to click on is you can either click on an APM and external compass. What that does is it automatically sets it to roll 180. After it's done that, it should be good. Next is do a live calibration, and you have to do the live calibration just to make sure it's set up or whatever. And after it's done, just reboot your APM and you should be good to go and the mod's complete. So again, just confirm it's actually facing the right way. Alright, so with the APM 2.6, 2.8, the 880 probably came with an extra end like this. And this end here is actually for the APM 2.6. And this guy here is for the Pixhawks. So it's pin for pin like that. So what you want to do is take out this red wire here and put it into the first slot there. When you get to the end, you're going to want to skip one hole and then add the black wire. So alternatively, it'd probably be better just to start with the black wire on this side, skip one hole, then put the white, then the green, and then the red. The difference here is there's just two spots empty here. So after you've done that and changed it, this cable then gets plugged into the GPS port right there. Most of the newer APMs now come with the I2C there. So just plug this I2C pin in this guy here like that. If it doesn't fit in because you have like 6 pins or something like that, just don't use that part or whatever. The I2C actually gets plugged into the spot up here instead. Again, you'll want to set your rotation roll to 180 on the compass, just like the cx-20 part of it. And you also want to mount your GPS like this with the cables facing the back. And take your time and make sure this compass is as straight as possible. After you've confirmed that the compass and the GPS are working fine, I suggest using this guy if you want, but also hot gluing it into place. So this way there's no possible way of it moving. Alright, so that's how easy it is to install the BN880 GPS into your cx-20. So if you're going to keep this original compass, I would suggest ordering from Banggood or wherever. This guy here, it's a BN280. Our original compass was BS280, but this guy here actually comes with the M8030 chipset, so it is an M8N, and it's about 10 bucks cheaper than the other one. So if you really don't need the compass, I would just get this guy. Just don't use this cable here. Plug your old cable directly into this guy here, and you're done with the upgrade. So it's a really straightforward thing. This gray wire and yellow wire is not I2C, so don't think it comes with a compass on this version. And yeah, besides that, you can order basically any GPS and just convert it if you can solder. But I was just showing you the M8N, and that's what this video is about. I'm not really going to touch about the cloning stuff either. I might make a video about that later on. But besides that, the firmware this guy comes with should be good enough. And that's it, guys. Like and subscribe, and that's all.